Slow living power habit. Win with minimal moves. What if I told you that doing less could help you achieve more? That slowing down is actually the fastest way to reach your goals. Today, we're flipping everything you think you know about productivity on its head. Welcome to the world of slow living, where minimal moves create maximum impact. The productivity paradox: we live in a world obsessed with hustle culture. Wake up at 5 a.m., optimize every minute, crush your goals, repeat. But here's the uncomfortable truth. This approach is burning us out faster than we can keep up. Studies show that the average knowledge worker checks email every 11 minutes and switches between apps over 1,100 times per day. We're not productive, we're just busy. And there's a massive difference between the two. What is slow living? Slow living isn't about moving like a sloth or abandoning your ambitions. It's about being intentional with your energy, selective with your commitments, and strategic with your time. It's the art of doing fewer things, but doing them extraordinarily well. Think of it as the difference between a machine gun and a sniper rifle. A machine gun fires hundreds of rounds, hoping something hits the target. The sniper takes one carefully aimed shot and hits the bullseye every time. Which approach do you think is more effective? The science behind minimal moves. Your brain wasn't designed for constant stimulation and endless multitasking. Neuroscience research reveals that when we constantly switch between tasks, we're not actually multitasking. We're task switching. And every switch costs us time and mental energy. The prefrontal cortex, responsible for decision-making and focus, gets fatigued when overworked. This is why you feel mentally drained after a day of jumping between meetings, emails, and projects, even if you didn't accomplish anything meaningful. But when you embrace slow living principles, something magical happens. Your brain gets the space it needs to think deeply, create connections, and produce your best work. You shift from reactive mode to intentional mode. The 5 pillars of slow living productivity. Pillar 1. The power of single tasking instead of juggling 5 projects poorly. Choose one and give it your complete attention. Research from Stanford University shows that people who think they're good at multitasking are actually less productive and make more mistakes than those who focus on one task at a time. Pillar 2. Strategic saying no. Every yes is a no to something else. Successful slow livers are masters of the polite decline. They understand that protecting their time and energy for what truly matters is not selfish. It's strategic. Pillar 3. Deep work over shallow work. Cal Newport's research on deep work shows that the ability to focus on cognitively demanding tasks is becoming increasingly rare and increasingly valuable. Slow living prioritizes these deep work sessions over shallow, reactive activities. Pillar 4. Quality relationships over quantity. Instead of trying to network with everyone, slow livers invest deeply in meaningful relationships. They understand that 5 strong connections will serve them better than 50 superficial ones. Pillar 5. Rest is a productivity tool. This might sound counterintuitive, but rest isn't the opposite of productivity. It's a prerequisite for peak performance. Your best ideas don't come when you're grinding at your desk. They come in the shower, on walks, or during quiet moments of reflection. Real-world application. The minimal moves method. Here's how to implement slow living in your daily life. Morning intention setting. Instead of diving into your endless to-do list, start each day by identifying the one thing that would make today successful. That's your minimal move for the day. The 80-20th focus. Apply the Pareto principle ruthlessly. Identify the 20% of activities that generate 80% of your results, then eliminate or delegate the rest. Batching similar tasks. Instead of checking email throughout the day, designate specific times for email, calls, and administrative tasks. This reduces mental switching costs and increases efficiency, creating white space. Schedule buffer time between activities. This isn't wasted time. It's thinking time, processing time, and preparation time for your next focused effort. The evening review. End each day by reflecting on what worked, what didn't, and how you can make tomorrow even more intentional. Success stories. Less is more. Consider the story of Derek Sivers, founder of CD Baby. While his competitors were adding feature after feature to their platforms, Derek focused on doing one thing exceptionally well: helping musicians sell their music online. This minimal approach led to a company worth millions. Or look at Apple under Steve Jobs. When he returned to Apple in 1997, the company was producing dozens of confusing products. Jobs cut the product line down to just 4 categories. This focus on fewer, better products transformed Apple into the most valuable company in the world. The joy factor here is what nobody talks about in productivity discussions. Slow living brings back joy. When you're not constantly rushing from one task to another, you can actually enjoy the process. You can taste your coffee instead of gulping it down. You can have meaningful conversations instead of always being in a hurry to get somewhere else. This joy isn't just a nice side effect. It's fuel for sustained performance. When you enjoy what you're doing, you naturally do it better and for longer periods without burning out. Overcoming the guilt, the biggest obstacle to slow living, isn't practical. It's psychological. We've been conditioned to believe that busy equals important and rest equals laziness. But this mindset is keeping you from your best work. Remember, every master craftsperson works slowly and deliberately. A master chef doesn't rush through creating a dish. A master carpenter doesn't hurry through cutting wood. They understand that quality requires patience and intention. Your slow living challenge starting tomorrow. Try this experiment. Instead of filling your day with 10 tasks, choose 3. But commit to doing those 3 things with complete presence and excellence. Notice how this feels different from your usual approach. Track not just what you accomplish, but how you feel at the end of the day. You'll likely find that you've achieved more meaningful progress and feel more energized, not drained. The compound effect, the beautiful thing about slow living, is that it compounds over time. Each day of intentional, focused work builds on the previous day. Small, consistent improvements in a focused area create exponential results over months and years. While others are spinning their wheels trying to do everything, you'll be making steady, significant progress on what truly matters to you. Closing thoughts? In a world that profits from your distraction and busyness, choosing to slow down is a radical act. It's choosing depth over surface, quality over quantity, and intention over reaction. You don't need to do more to achieve more. You need to do better. You need to be more selective, more intentional, and more present with whatever you choose to pursue. Slow living isn't about doing less because you're lazy. It's about doing less because you're strategic. It's about winning with minimal moves because you've learned to make every move count. The power is already within you. You just need to give yourself permission to use it. If this video has inspired you to rethink your approach to productivity and embrace the power of slow living, I'd love to hear about it. Hit that like button to let me know this resonated with you. Subscribe to Mental Wealth for more strategies on building a life of intention, impact, and inner peace. Remember, wealth isn't just about money. It's about having the mental clarity and emotional freedom to live life on your own terms. And sometimes, that means choosing to move a little slower in a world that's always rushing. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video, where we'll explore how to protect your energy in an attention-driven world.